Oh man, thanks for hanging out. Do I have separate hockey for disruptors? I do. I do have separate hockey. What am I doing? Fastly based berserk. How do you decide when to do it? Slower / earlier. If they go 3 hats before pool and don't take gases, I'll always go for it. If they don't take the gases, and you can't be punished if the Zerg doesn't go gas, and then you can just go for a third some pounds. They can't punish you. But see, that game was different because he took a gas and he took a later third. He had a later third that game. So I thought to myself, okay, his third's a little bit later, so maybe my third should be a little bit later. Depends on what you see from their opponent, really. 14 points. I think I had some bonus pool in there, but yeah, pretty nice. Very nice. Try to get to that top 16. Thanks, Taro and Dune. PvT here. Our PvT is okay. I don't know. Some games I play well, some games I don't. Just lost to Terran drops Avenge You. Yeah, sometimes I can fall apart too. You know, it depends on the flow of game flow. I mean, honestly, you really want to be, you know, handling. I don't know. It's all about how you handle it, I guess. I mean, sometimes drops are good. I mean, vision is like one of the best things to deal with Terran drops. JKH 3900 6675. Thanks for the follow, man. So you don't really need to scout Terran, in my opinion. I actually will, because I will scout Terran. But you really don't need to scout Terran, honestly. Crap. Just not hotkeying correctly there. I'm actually going to 19 Nexus here, mostly because, I mean, the Reaper might happen, but it's such a big map, where it seems like opening like this is fine, although some people still do love opening Reaper. Am I wearing the same shirt as I had yesterday? No, I'm not. Destroyer, thanks for the follow. This is an Orbital shirt. Yesterday I was wearing my StarCraft shirt, man. If I was, though, man, would you have dredged me? How am I going to open? I'm going to open Blinkstalker into Disruptor. Dan Harms, thanks for the follow, dude. Oh, yeah, I did my location hotkey. Oops. See what he's up to. Basically, when you scout, you're pretty much always scouting the gas. So you want CC first. I just know the timing. We're going to go down here and we're going to see a CC. Just one of those things, guys, over the course of the more you play, the more you'll understand the timings, the more you'll get a feel for it. Like, I knew that instantly that was going to be CC first. We see a double gas follow-up, so he won't be going for, like, a lot of times after you face 4 Marine, or CC first, it'll become like a mass Marine build. But this time we see a double gas, so we know he wants to be teching someone, maybe Liberator, maybe some sort of Widowmine drop, something like that. And later, do you take your third when you get toured? I usually wouldn't wait to get a third until I get Disruptors. That seems pretty late to me. I mean, it depends on the game, I guess, but that seems pretty late if you're waiting till your third to get Disruptors. I hate when I get dropped by 2 medvacs and the clump of units to deal with it. That squad get cleaned out. Yeah, it's tough, man. Para SC2. Thanks for the follow, dude. I feel your pain, dude. It's, that's why, like, honestly, to deal with at least Doom drops, another one of your best weapons is Pylons and your Mothership Core, and dealing with and just charging her up. That's one of your best weapons to deal with stuff like that. It's not easy though, man. I feel ya. Where'd you go? We'll go push out. Although I kind of have an idea. I think he's gonna go into a factory. What's up, Averin? What do you think about fast 3 base versus Terran? You know, it's fine. You can do it. I just am not that comfortable with doing it. What's up, Dr. NLS? It's a build that I think it's fine. It's just a build I have had a hard time. I have a hard time pulling that build off. I'm kind of scared. I'm always, I don't know, I'm scared to go 3 base versus Terran that fast. So, you know. It's not easy, man. So now, though, we get our free scouting information in. So I got 3, so factory. Okay, yeah, very, very fast. Which is kind of what we expected, right? I mean, what do we see when we go to his base? We scout double gas. Almost certainly would be Widowmine drop. Quite, oh god. Oh man, I hate my pylon placement here. Sorry for staying. Strength PvT. No problem. Any tips on taking a greedy? For taking on a greedy expansion versus Zerg. I actually made a guide on a Destroyer on how to go 3 base versus Zerg, man. But I mean, it's honestly like you just kind of gotta read what they go for and understand the builds that they go for, and then you can kind of. It's basically, I mean, the tips are mostly. It's all about what you scout, really, for the most part. Like it really like taking a fast third against Zerg is really what you scout. But honestly, one of the biggest things about holding it is just getting the 3 pylons out at your natural. 2-3 pylons out to defend the Nexus, and then once those pylons get up, man, you're in really smooth sailing if you want to defend things. So I'm going to come back a little bit with a few units here. He's going to start doubling. I might even go for like 4 observers. I might honestly continue with all these observers right now. gonna start dropping on me here. I'm certain of it. Now, do I want to go double forge? I don't know. Okay, so we were right about this. So that's kind of how you see. I told you guys, like, that's just kind of how you read it, man. You just gotta, you know, you kind of adjust just based on what you see and things like that. So, I mean, I knew the build he was going for, basically just because of how I opened. Just seeing the double gas, I could make a guess that this was going to be his opener. Just by seeing the double gas. I definitely want to try to go stop that. Did I get my disruptor? I did. No, I did. Okay. Map hacker, yeah. I'd love to try to kill this thing as it comes back. Boom. So it's all about map. Half of it's map awareness, guys. Honestly. And you can see I've kind of now I have the map, and it's also a situation where I stop both of that, and I say to myself, you know what? We just killed like 2 medvacs. I mean, we didn't kill the first medvac, but he got nothing done. He actually got no damage with all that done. So I say to myself, we can definitely take an expansion here, because I know how much army he's lost. Like, he's lost like all of his army, right? You feel avenged, good man. I mean, it's still nasty though. I mean, drops are always annoying for sure, but you know, see, look at my vision right now. Look at my observer spotting. Right, I'm in a spot where, I mean, he can drop me if he wants, but I'm in just in a, okay, is it gonna be Liberator? No. Oh, yeah, right. But I'm in a spot where I put myself in a very good spot to win. Very good spot to win. So he's pushing out right now. I'm gonna try to probably get a sneak disruptor shot off before we actually start fighting. That'd be nice. Maybe I can catch him sleeping here. I'd love to catch him sleeping. Yeah, see? Oh, man. Beautiful, dude. Just how it goes, guys, you know. It's all about knowledge. All about knowledge. All about game sense. I mean, that's kind of how it goes. You kind of make reads and make adjustments and just kind of go through the game. I started playing Lacy the Void 1v1 yesterday, getting back into the swing.